Oh, hello. And okay, it's day 53, and I was 159.8 pounds this morning. It's 10:11 right now, or like 10:12, and and I'm eating my breakfast. And after this, I'm gonna make my oatmeal because I want to leave at like 1. Oh my gosh, Jimmy's, get away from my food. I want to leave at like 1:30ish and get to the gym at 2 so I can get everything done before I get picked up. Um, at the gym at least, but I still have a good amount of accounting work to do, and I know for sure I want to read before I leave, just because I'm literally not going to get back till 11, and I'm just going to go straight to bed. Also, I don't work tomorrow as far as I'm concerned, so not really complaining considering the fact I have a lot of homework to do. But yeah, so I guess if I don't work tomorrow, tomorrow's just going to be like a homework grind day, hopefully. But what else? I don't know. I think that's it. So let me show y'all. Here's the macros for my breakfast. And here's my bread, turkey, bacon, cheese, 4 eggs, 84 grams of egg whites, spinach. Oh, look at this, bro. I literally like when I put the fruits and like the cereal, I had to like press it down and compress it to maximize the amount of stuff I could put in this bowl. So call me gluttonous if you will. And then there's the peanut butter. But yeah, anyways, I'm excited to eat that, and then I'm excited to eat my oatmeal after, which I'll show y'all. And honestly, I'll just include the oatmeal in this like macros just because I'm gonna eat them back to back. And as for the rest of today's calories slash macros, it's a mystery to me right now. I might not eat anything else until like maybe I get home, or like I don't know if we're gonna, I don't know what, but yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen today. But yeah, I will definitely try my best to track whatever I eat, or make sure that whatever I eat is trackable. So yeah, anyways, thank you, and I will see you when I'm doing who knows. Well, I'll definitely see you when I'm eating, or I'll see you when I'm reading, talking about what I read. I can't speak. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Okay, goodbye. All right, my oatmeal bowl's done. It's like 11:10 right now. So I don't think I have to be in a rush, but I probably should be in a rush, because every time I say I don't need to be in a rush, then I end up being late to whatever I want to be doing. But anyways, this bowl looks insane. My breakfasts have gone up, or like at least the ones that when I have oatmeal have just gone up like tenfold because of PB Fit. So it's a blessing and a curse, and I think it's worth the curse part of it because it's so good. Anyways, just my daily PB Fit glaze, but let me show y'all this oatmeal bowl, which looks insane. That's honey, and then peanut butter, because I can't get enough, obviously. But yeah, that's it for now. So I'll see y'all when I'm talking about what I read. Goodbye. Okay, so I did my reading. I only have, or I have 2 chapters left now. I had 3 chapters, so I only read 1, because chapter 25 was really long. And then tomorrow, I'll just read my usual 2 chapters so that I can start, what's the next book? The book of Numbers, like at the first chapter. But, so Leviticus 25, is titled The Sabbatical Year, and that's the first part, and then the second part is the Jubilee Year, and then the third part is the redemption of property. So, but in summary, basically, Leviticus 25 establishes laws for Israel concerning the land, land ownership, and the treatment of the poor and servants, centering on themes of God's ultimate ownership and economic justice. It mandates a Sabbath year every 70th year of land, of rest, so like a year, an entire year of rest, a year of Jubilee every 50th year of land and servant freedom and property restoration, and provides regulations for the redemption of the land and the ethical treatment of indebted Israelites, ensuring no permanent land sales, and requiring kindness to the poor and Hebrew servants. So when it says ensuring no permanent land sales and requiring kindness to the poor, it basically says like if someone doesn't have the money to like sell their property, or to like essentially if they don't have the funds to do something regarding property, that like you shouldn't charge them, you should let them live with you, and that like you shouldn't tax them or like, you know, accrue interest on them living with you or like working for you and stuff. And then also it also mentions that like on the year of rest, that like the Israelites are probably like asking like, what are we going to eat if we can't like, you know, sow the land or, you know, reap the fruits of the land basically, and like, you know, get the food. The Lord basically says that on the last year before the year of rest, that they're going to get like triple the amount of like produce from the land, so that even when the year of rest is over, they'll still be eating like the food from the 6th year into the 8th and 9th year, because it's set for 3 years. So it basically says that the year of rest is to rest and to not work, and that, you know, they will be taken care of. What else? Yeah, so for the Sabbath year, it says every 7th year the land was to have a complete rest from farming and harvesting. The land would produce its own food for everyone, and no sowing or pruning was allowed. This practice was a demonstration of faith in God's provision and also benefited the soil's fertility. For the year of Jubilee occurred every 50th year. After 7 cycles of the Sabbath year, it was a year of release and liberty throughout the land. All Hebrew servants were to be freed, and land that had been sold was to be returned to its original tribal owners. And then the redemption of property. Because the land belonged to God, it could not be sold permanently. If an Israelite sold their land due to poverty, they or a relative had the right to redeem or buy back the land before the next Jubilee. The value of the land was calculated based on the remaining years until the Jubilee. And then compassion for the poor and servants were basically instructions were given to support poor Israelites, prohibiting charging interest or profiting from their misfortune. Hebrew servants were not to be treated as slaves, but as hired workers, and their release was to be ensured in the Jubilee year or after 6 years of service. So, and the reason it says that they're not allowed to be treated or sold as slaves is because obviously the Israelites were slaves in Egypt and they were freed from that. So why would they go back to being treated as slaves, right? That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that is Leviticus 25. It's 12:30 right now. I should really work on my homework. And I think that is what I'm gonna do, because yeah, there's a lot of work to do, I fear. But yeah, I think that's it for now. So I will see y'all now. I don't know when I'll see y'all, but maybe when I'm eating something at home, or this could be the last. Well, I'll definitely see y'all for like the outro. So if that's what's next, then that's what's next. But if not, then I'll see you then. Goodbye. Okay, this has to be like the weirdest angle for a video ever. You're behind the steering wheel right now, but the steering wheel hole is too big to hold my phone. But I'm only making this, I'm literally just gonna record like this. I'm only making this to basically discuss the events that transpired last night in Austin. I'm also drinking my pre-workout right now, I guess. I usually drink it while I stretch, because the stretching takes 15 minutes, and that usually is like the amount of time it takes to kick in. But enough about that. Some decisions were made, and they were very, very unwise, I would say, okay? So basically, you'll see, or I'll put it now, because this is going to be the last video for Thursday's video. But I had a Caniac combo, right? You know, that's fine and dandy, right? Like, I was at 3,500 calories with the Caniac combo, and I didn't even finish it. So, because we were like in a rush to get to this band, or like this performance basically that this band was doing that our friend wanted to see. But after that, it all went to shit basically. So after that, we basically went to go to like this rolled ice cream place, and I got like a 16-ounce thing of rolled cookies and cream ice cream, and then I got a Oreo milkshake, and then after that, we left, and then we stopped at Buc-ee's, and I got 2 chocolate chip cookies and a thing of Sour Punch straws. Not like the whole bag, but like the you know, I'll put a picture of it. But and then when I got home, I had 3 slices of pizza. So yeah, that is gonna be the reason that my weight is the way, or that is the reason that my weight is what it is today, which is 163.4, I believe, and I was 159 yesterday. So yeah, anyways, that's also why I'm here at the gym at 11:30, because my theory is, since all like the sugars that I consumed are still probably flowing within my bloodstream, I can at least try and deplete my glycogen stores to the best of my ability to prevent too much of it from being stored, if that makes sense. But yeah, honestly, that was really bad of me. So all jokes aside, I kind of do feel bad about it. But 2, I don't know, it's just a reminder, I guess, to myself that next time I go to Austin, I need to make wiser choices, basically. And what else? Yeah, I probably will go back to Austin soon, and I will prove to you, the viewer, that every time I go to Austin, it's not gonna be a caloric death sentence, okay? You know, I can go to Austin and not absolutely splurge on my calories. But other than that, also my hair is wet because I showered in the morning, which I don't usually do. But I don't know why I mentioned that, not really worth mentioning. But anyways, yeah, so this is the last video for Thursday. So I hate this angle, so let me end this quick. Here is the well, fuck, you're not even gonna know okay, here's the macros when I had the Caniac combo, okay? This was the macros with the Caniac combo. So take those macros and add like fucking just double it, basically. Not even double, maybe even over double it. But yeah, that's what happened. That is my explanation of what I did. And yeah, the show was cool though. I'm gonna ask my friend if he has the videos that he took, because he has like this really nice camera. And yeah, it was cool. Like, we showed up there, the music was terrible. I know I said I was gonna end this video, but I kind of want to talk about it a little more. What we showed up to was ass, okay? Like, I don't know what I was listening to. I looked over to my friend, I was like, this shit's ass, and he was like, yeah, I agree. But then like the main I guess event, or like the main band that like was meant to play, showed up, and I really like the genre. Is called shoegaze, which is kind of a weird name for a genre, but like that's like a genre that I actually like, and it kind of gave that vibe, like when it was just the guitar guys playing, but then there was this one girl that would start screaming, and it was kind of like, I guess, like a more rock-ish genre that we went to see. So like, I liked it when when it was just the guitars playing, but whenever the girl started like singing, or I don't know, you can't really call it singing, honestly, in my opinion. But once she started like, you know, doing her thing, I wasn't really a fan. But other than, like, it was still fun though, it was still cool. But yeah, I think that's it. So if I have the footage, I'll put it up. If not, then the video will just end. So yeah, if you're watching this, thank you. Like if you want, comment if you want, subscribe if you want, and I will see y'all tomorrow, or today technically, for day 35, I believe. Yeah, 35, I think. So goodbye. Oh.